Guys, what's cracking? Two Aussie here again. So tonight, what I thought I would do is make, well not make, but heat up a sticky date pudding. Now, believe it or not, I've never tried sticky date pudding before. Let me know if you have. So like I said, never tried sticky date pudding before, and I'm going to give it a go tonight for the first time, and it was actually half price at my supermarket this week. At the not my supermarket, but the supermarket I go to sometimes. I won't mention the name because I don't want to promote them. I'll promote Aldi any day. Anyway, guys, who's here? Jesse Lovers. I'm good. How are you, Jesse? So I was just saying, I'm going to attempt. Well, not attempt. I'm going to make a sticky date pudding. Well, heat it up in the microwave. You can bake this one. I'll put it in the oven. Cash Kitten, how are you? Great to have you here. So, sticky date pudding. I haven't actually had a chance to look at it yet, but I'm going to give it a look. Give it a look, whatever. Might put some glasses on here because I'm blind as a bat when it comes to close-up stuff. I'm not blind as a bat, but I can't see very well. Two minutes, I reckon. Okay, let's give it a go. Let me know if you've tried sticky date pudding before, guys. I've never tried it, and I know a lot of people actually like this stuff, sticky date pudding. And if you're wondering where the ice cream is, I've got a little esky there, or a chiller, that I'm going to take it out of soon and put the ice cream with it. Look at that, spit squashed. Don't want to go to work. No, I've just been to work, that's why. I don't know, I'm not sure where you are, but here it's actually 12:18 a.m. and I just finished work. Oh, look at that, sticky date. Now, because this is in a foil container, I've got to somehow get it out and put it in the microwave. It's not going to be too easy, but I'll give it a go. That's what we're here for, to give it a go. I'm going to do the whole lot. I gotta say, it's not as thick as I thought it'd be. Thought it'd be a lot thicker than that. Thanks. Thanks, Melanie. I actually try not to wear glasses any more than I have to, but when I got to read, it's not easy. So that's saying 2 minutes. I'm actually going to give it a bit. Have you tried sticky date pudding before, Melanie? Because I've got to tell you, believe it or not, I've never tried it in my life. I've always thought about it. But if I was ever going to have something like this, because I don't eat that much desserty things, I'd actually have the chocolate pudding, not the sticky date. And as you know, this is not going to be anything too fancy. We're just going to heat it up. Well, I'm going to heat it up. Let's see how it goes. I'll give it, it says 2 minutes. I'm going to give it, last time I did something like that, it didn't work with the pudding, with that butterscotch thing. I'll give it 2 minutes 20 seconds. That's saying if you want to cook the whole lot. (9:18). That's in Michigan. Is it Minnesota? I think. Yeah, MN. Minnesota. 9:18 a.m. I love your scratchy things, Cash Kitten. I love the way you present it. Not so much present it, but your commentary when you do your scratching. Anyone, guys, here who hasn't checked out or doesn't know about MN Cash Kitten, go and check her channel out. She's great. I love it. With so much to look at the moment, I can't always get to it, but when I can, I always watch your stuff. I love it. Yeah, Minnesota, that's right. Yeah, I'll see if you've got one later on. I'll check it out. I love it. I'm actually thinking of maybe watching you do that. I feel like because we have them here, I feel like going down to the news agents and getting some scratchies and giving it a go. It makes me want to do it. I didn't realize that I was watching this other guy. I actually saved his video because I couldn't get around to watching it. I think he had like 1 million views on doing scratchies. So I'm thinking about getting back and looking at that one. Oh yeah, it is. It is very hard to watch a lot of stuff. Like not hard to watch, but hard to find the time. Actually, talking about that, Melanie, you reminded me. Come here, Pop. You reminded me that it actually was half price this week. I will mention where I got it from. I got it from Coles. And here's your little friend here. You haven't seen her for a while. I got it from Coles, and it was actually half price. It will be tomorrow if you want to run in and grab one. But yeah, I got it tonight. I was doing a bit of shopping after work. Papa Nui, what's happening? Say hello to everyone. She wonders who I'm talking to. She doesn't know what's going on because she knows I'm the only one here. Plus, the microwave's not usually there. It's all a bit strange for her. This is my Minnesota kitten. Though she's not a kitten, she's probably about 9 years old now. How are you, Pop? What's happening? Hey, what's happening? Haven't seen her much today, so what's happening? You think I'm talking to you, don't you? Hey, Pop, 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 Pop. Wait, you think I'm talking to you? Hey? Yeah, pick one up tomorrow. They're all on special, the chocolate ones and the sticky date. But like I said, good chance to try it. They do go on half price a lot. Okay, let's see what's cracking in here. So now I touch the cat, I can't actually touch this, can I? With my hands anyway. It feels warm. I'll try it in the middle, see what it's like. First time trying sticky date for me anyway. It's actually quite nice. I like it. I'll give it a little bit more. Give it another 30 seconds. Tim O'Donnell, what's cracking? How are you? Backyard gardening, what's cracking? See, everyone says what's cracking. You know, and a lot of you guys have seen my son in videos and everything. And when I first started this channel, because I had another one before where I was just doing a bit of mucking around, but learning a lot of stuff. I don't do anything on that one anymore. I'm concentrating on this. But I said to my son, not just because I want to be on YouTube, I want to make money, I want to, you know, have entertain people and all the rest of it, and do the YouTube thing. But what I said to him, you hear a lot of people say, "G'day YouTube, hey YouTube, g'day guys," you know, all that stuff. I want the whole world to be saying what's cracking. And you know what? The whole world's not saying what's cracking yet, but a lot of people are. I love it. And that what's cracking thing actually wasn't something I've ever heard anyone Australian say before, except for a fellow that I used to work with. And I run into him every now and then, and he always says to me, "What's cracking?" And you know, when he says what's cracking, I don't know how to answer that. I never did. But now, well, I had a feeling this was going to happen. It's gone everywhere. But anyway, I'll push it back together. Fill up that hole that I made. I want to put it on this white plate so it stands out a bit more. And plus this white plate didn't fit in the microwave, so at least, even though it's looking messy and there's going to be a bit of cleaning up, it's not as bad as some videos I do, or some lives when I'm cooking. So anyway, what's cracking? I never actually, it's not a term I use myself. I've started to a lot now. I have people come up to me all the time and say, "What's cracking?" who know me and know that I'm doing this. And it's funny, I'm spreading the word. And I actually ran into the fella who I know who used to say that to me, or he does say that to me, and I told him about it. He thought it was so funny that I say on YouTube what's cracking all the time. Anyway, guys, I don't, and you know, I know a lot of times you think, oh, watch your weight, watch your heart, you know, all that stuff. But I got to tell you, I don't really eat stuff like this that often. I just thought I'd do something different. And like I said, I've never tried sticky date. It was half price. I probably won't eat another dessert or any ice cream or anything like that, until you see me do another video like that. Like this, I mean, sorry. But I haven't got any plans to do any others in the future. I actually have got some chocolates there that I've had sitting there for 2 weeks that I want to review, and I haven't gotten around to that either. Danny G, what's crack-a-lackin'? Thanks, Danny. I appreciate it. I am getting around to sending you something, but I don't know what to do yet. I'm actually, I am going to send the mint sliced biscuits, but I don't want to tell you too much in case you want a surprise. I really want you to try them. They're nice, or nice. But I'm going to talk to Liz and see what she thinks, because I haven't talked to her much lately. But anyway, thanks for stopping in, Danny, and I will get back to doing that. I'm sure something will work out. We'll work something out. Got your address and everything. Okay, so like I said, I've got my little esky down here. Just like, this is the ice cream I used. Believe it or not, now, if you look back and saw my butterscotch one, which was probably last week or the week before, similar thing, Sara Lee, this is the same ice cream. I haven't touched it. It's been sitting in the freezer. I like sweets and stuff, but I really don't eat it every day or every second day even like that. Look how much is still in there from last time. That was full. There's still more than 2/3 in there. And I was even thinking tonight that when I did that butterscotch one before, I was trying to make it look good visually, and I went a little bit overboard with the ice cream. This time I'm not. I'm just going to have enough ice cream for the cake, or sticky date pudding, I mean, just to make it look good. And it will taste good with ice cream too, I'm sure. And you guys who are in Australia, you will know that this Streets Blue Ribbon ice cream is a beautiful ice cream. Not too expensive, but it actually tastes pretty good too. Might whack one in the front there. There we go, that'll do. So then more ice cream for next time I decide to do something like this. So anyway, like I said, I've got an esky down here with an ice brick in it, so I'll whack that in there because I don't want that all melted. That's going to come in handy for the next time we do a little dessert type thing. And there it is, guys. My sticky date pudding. Well, nearly knocked the whole table over, with a hole in the middle because I had to test it out. It's very wide, isn't it? But anyway, that's it. Let's give it a go. Here for sticky date. Peter, I was just saying earlier, I've never tried sticky date pudding before, believe it or not, in any shape or form, whether it's frozen or a nice one from the shops or something like that. This is my first time, and I tried a little bit to see if it was ready to go. It was hot enough and it actually tastes pretty good. I like it. Yeah, Melanie, go and grab one tomorrow. It's really good. I'm actually quite surprised how good it tastes. It is very sweet though, but it's nice. Actually, if you saw that, like I was just talking about earlier, when I made the, well not made, I heated up the butterscotch pudding and I was saying how much I like butterscotch. This actually tastes better. I like this better. Half price this week for another day anyway at the supermarket. $3.12, so that's not too bad. Now, saying I don't eat sweets that often, like this, I might actually start eating sticky date pudding more often. Jasmine, what's happening? My #1 fans here, guys. Great to see. Yeah, and this is a great, yes, Cash Kitten, and this is a great ice cream, even though it's sort of not the most expensive ice cream at the store, at the supermarket, but it's a popular one and people really like it. It's sort of in between in price, but it's really good for taste. It's really nice. I'm quite impressed. You know, I bought this tonight before I came home, and I was thinking about, a lot of you guys probably know if you go at the supermarket later at night and sometimes things get reduced, there was a chicken there, like a roast chicken, and I thought, well, I get a roast chicken for half price and have that instead, because I was thinking about doing this, and the chicken looked like looked like a pigeon. That's how small it was. It was a free-range chook. And I'll tell you what, I changed my mind as soon as I looked at it. I said, that just looks like a pigeon, not a chicken. I'm glad I went with this though. Yeah, connoisseur is good too, but a lot of people they tend to go for the especially the vanilla of this. It's good with stuff like this. It's very nice, but connoisseur is good too, of course. More expensive though. I tell you, Rue Warrior, I had someone comment just before I got home. I noticed someone made a comment. They wanted me to try. I think you guys are trying to kill me with this fast food, but I'm doing a good job of myself. So someone commented on my last video from yesterday. They said, "Can I try the?" I think it was the brekkie wraps at Hungry Jack's. A bit hard for me to do for two reasons. Hungry Jack's is pretty much the only one I can't get to, and I never get there at breakfast time before 11, because like you can see, I'm a night owl, so I'm up late. But you want me to do that? Someone else wants me to do that. Someone else wants me to do wraps from KFC, not KFC, Red Rooster, the new chili one. I've got things I want to do. I tell you, it's impossible to do all these things. And I've got to tell you, I'm trying to stay off the chili a little bit at the moment. I am going to have something later in the week, but I'm having too much lately. Yeah, the $20 pork, I actually bought that a while ago, and believe it or not, I got to tell you guys, I actually work at Coles, so, you know, that's why I got this tonight. That's the Coles shirt on. I haven't bothered getting changed, but they're on special at Coles. I don't like to talk about it too much, just in case I say something that's going to get me into trouble, because, you know, anyway, I tried the $20 pork and I tried the roast, and one night, I actually posted it on my Instagram. I picked up the pork roast for $1 and the beef roast beef for 75 cents, believe it or not. Little perks of when you work there sometimes. But the roast, the pork roast, I actually quite liked it. The even though they were both like a bargain, the what was it called? The roast, the beef roast, I didn't like it. It was okay, but I didn't like it. But the pork roast, it's the only thing of that range that I like. I even tried the ribs that they have in the box. Didn't like them. Order Uber Eats. Peter, I don't have Uber Eats here. It's coming, but it's not coming. I'm in a bit of a country area, so it's not here at the moment. Otherwise, I probably would get something from Uber and let the Uber driver turn up and you can get them in the video and everything. I know we do have actually Uber like a taxi, but we don't have Uber Eats in this area yet. We will one day. Uber is great. I haven't tried Uber. I'll tell you what is great, sticky date pudding. Especially for half price. You should get one, guys. It's great. How long till I get ads? Well, if I'm working it out correctly, I'm probably about 2/3 of the way there. So it'll be a couple of months yet. I'm taking some time off next month, and I'm going to, not that I'm not getting stuck into it now, but I'm going to try even harder. Try and get there quicker. Only because they changed everything. It's takes a bit longer now. It's a bit harder to do. But I'll get there. Oh yeah, it's going great. I look at my analytics every day because I'm keeping track of it all. I got updates like by the time I get home from work and everything. Jasmine, what did I have for dinner? Now I can talk about that too because that's something I'd like to, well not like to, but I might do a little bit of a review or a bit of a live about the on the menu red box meals like the McCain's meals. The McCain's at Coles are gone, the actual red box meals, but on the menu have a whole heap of new varieties. And tonight I probably shouldn't have had it, but I wanted to try it. I had rissole. It's a rocket rissole dinner. It's mashed potato, rissole, and a bit of veggies in it. At least I got a few veggies. But there's one I want to try tomorrow, and it's because they're actually they're usually $6. They're $4.80 this week, so that's not too bad. But there's one I want to try. I saw it tonight. I was tossing up between the two. I think it's a veal scallopini, and I'm going to look up how to make that, because when I saw that I thought I'm going to make that one day. Tomorrow, not live or a video, but at work, I'm going to try veal scallopini. Last time when I had this, even though this is quite a bit to eat, about an hour later I felt like I needed food because I hadn't actually eaten proper food. I'm eating dessert. That's what I want to try tomorrow, Melanie. I wanted to try the rissole one just to see what it was like. But tomorrow I'm definitely going to try the veal one. And I'm not going to probably do a video about the veal. I might try and make it. See what it's, I'll look it up, see how you make it. But what I saw on the box looked quite interesting. It looked like a bit of spaghetti type pasta in it and a bit of veggies and some veal. So I might give that a go one day to actually make it. Chicken scallopini, okay. I've never tried it before. I've heard of it, but I've never tried it. And as far as restaurants go, if me and Liz go out somewhere, which we haven't done for a while, we usually go to Chinese, but I would like to go to Italian. I haven't been for a while. And if I can ever get up early enough, it won't be for a while, and maybe when I'm on holidays next month, or in just over a month. If I can ever get up early enough, I will do the Hungry Jack's wrap things, but brekkie wraps. It's all a matter of getting up. Well, I'll see what I can do, but it's just an idea. I'm not sort of like in a hurry to make it. I've got plenty of ideas at the moment. What I do want to do when the on the menu meals go on special again, at least at $6, I want to get the man size, sorry, not on the menu, the man size meals. I want to get the bangers and mash because if you saw a little while ago, not long ago, I did the two man-sized meals. I think they were Kiev and versing each other, which one was the best. Well, Aldi have got the bangers and mash too, and so has Coles and Woolworths. So I might get the bangers and mash when they're on special, and give them another go. See who's the best one. But plenty of plans. Yeah, well, my Coles here, they have a heap of stuff like new meals. Some of them are not new, they're actually on the menu, those smaller little box meals in the green packet, and they're just a bigger size. I don't know what the price is going to be, but look at her. She thinks it's funny. She's looking at me like, who are you talking to? She thinks I'm talking to her. She has no idea, of course, what's going on, do you? Poor cat. So, but there actually are a lot of meals. Where I am, they're putting them on the shelf tomorrow, from what I heard. So there's these other ones. They're like a protein meal. I forget what they're called, but there's a heap of stuff coming. Well, it's already there. Yeah, 5% discount. It's not a big deal, but for Coles workers, yeah, just 5%. What's my cat's name? Poppy. She's looking at me because she doesn't know who I'm talking to. Look at the camera, Pop. It's funny, another lady, I watch her videos and she has her cat in it a lot. And it seems every time she puts the camera on or the phone or whatever she's using, like films the cat goes all funny. Tell you what, I might have to wear the glasses and start looking at the comments here. I'm struggling to see it. Druvan ASMR, how are you? Good to have you here. Don't know who I'm talking to, do you? She was just near my feet, so I thought I'd pick her up. You'd like some ice cream, wouldn't you? You'd eat ice cream. That's what I thought too. If I bought that chicken tonight, which I decided not to because it was so small, Poppy would probably sit up here and have some chicken with me too. Actually, she's probably about 9 years old now. She'd be at least that. And when I was married, like earlier, like Liz and I, that's Liam's not Liz's son. She's my ex-wife's son. And my ex-wife picked her up from someone who was their cat had a litter of kittens, and she became attached to me when she was little. She used to follow me around everywhere, so she became mine when we broke up. I took her. So I got to say, guys, I saw someone's video today and they were talking about, would you rather be the one who is more loved or the one who loves more in a relationship? I got to tell you, this cat couldn't love me anymore if she tried. She's just the best cat ever. I've had 2 cats like this. I had another one once, a male cat. He was the best too. I've got another one. You never see her because she won't even sit like this. She loves to be held like this when it suits her. I think how old is my son? He's how old is he now? 18, but I'm just have to think about that because his birthday coming up. He'll be 19 in September. Right? Still don't know who I'm talking to, do you? What's this? What you put on me? Some fluff. Lately, because I'm always on YouTube, always doing stuff, I don't get she doesn't get held like this much. She loves it. Bob Blanton, how are you, Bobby? Can I show Poppy in one of my next lives? Actually, if it was earlier, I've got a couple of outdoor chairs out there, and I've done it before. I've put her up here on a chair next to me, and she sat there. But I might put a bowl up here and feed her something, and she can eat while I am. So fantastic, good on you, Bob. You were a bit busy. My last live. What happened? What were you up to? Things hotting up in the nether realm, were they? Oh, I'm not telling you that. What date's his birthday? That's personal. He might not want people to know that. But anyway, Jasmine, that last live when you were here and it was time to go back to school, did you end up going to school? Because you were here pretty late. She's purring away here. She thinks I'm talking to her. Oh, your birthday's in September. Actually, he's the 15th. It's not that big a deal. 15th of September, his birthday is. I suppose I should eat this. I'm really enjoying it too. It's a bit hard to eat it with you here though. I might have to move you in a minute. You did go. Yeah, ice cream's a bit melting, so I better eat it up. At least the weather's not too warm here. I put the fire on, but it's not quite hot yet. 30th, right at the end. I'm hoping to be monetized by your birthday. That's my challenge now, to be monetized by your birthday. Because I'm actually taking the whole of, well, not the whole of, but the 1st of September till about, I forget when, the 26th or something. By your birthday, Jasmine, I will be monetized. That's the plan. We can celebrate together. 6 a.m. You better go to bed. Don't let me keep you up. The only reason I'm doing this so late, normally I would go earlier if I could, is because I've only just come home from work and I stay up for hours. I'll be going to bed about the time you're getting up. I'm going to put her down because I think she wants to lick the plate. Do you want to lick the plate, do you? Anyway, we'll see Poppy in another video. She's been in a couple so far. She's more sociable. My other cat, she's not interested. She's out running around at the moment, but she's been in all night until I came home. Yeah, she wants it. She wants the ice cream. Actually, when I finished here, there'll be a little bit on the plate. I might scrape it into her bowl and she can lick it up. She does like yogurt and custard and a bit of ice cream. I never give it to her often, partly because I'm not eating it, but like this is a one-off for me. Like I'm just doing it so you guys can share that moment with me when I first tried sticky date pudding, because I've never tried it before, like I said. I'll give you some money. I won't have much. I'm not going to be making much. You'll still have to give me money for your birthday. I'll send you over $1. I'm finding, you know, when I do KFC videos, people seem to like KFC the best. Of all the ones I do, not about my videos, but about what I'm doing. Like if it's McDonald's, KFC, I will try and get her in the next live if she's in. When the weather gets warmer, she likes to be out a lot. She loves it outside, but when it's cooler, like it is at the moment, she likes to be in. And actually, if I don't go live until next Saturday, I will try to do Saturday. At least go live then. I might try and do one before that, a live. You work at KFC. Well, Madeline, I'm going to try and do a KFC video tomorrow. Whether that happens or not, that's another thing. It's all about whether I get up, because I've still got to go to work tomorrow afternoon. But I was thinking of doing the Kentucky Burger Box. And that's something that isn't actually, you'd know, probably, that it isn't in with the box meals. It's in with the menu hacks. And I didn't know it was there. And it looks like a good meal. A little bit more pricey, but something I'd like to try. And why I want to try the Kentucky burger, which I talked about quite a while ago, is because I'm not a big fan of coleslaw, and it's got coleslaw in it. And then when you say something like that, well, people tell you, oh, well, you can modify it, you can do this, you can do that. But that would be the idea, though, because I'm not mad about coleslaw. I want to see what it's like in the burger. Well, Madeline, I tried the, I was going to do the Kentucky burger on its own. Then, like you said, the hack thing, I found it. I knew the hack thing was there, but I didn't realise what was in there because I never look at it. And then I found that burger, but the other thing I can't do is find a picture to bloody put as a thumbnail. But anyway, I can make a picture up. But the then I saw the Kentucky burger box and I thought, I want to do that. I'm going to do that. See you, Drevin, ASMR. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. Ah, you work at Woolworths. My opposition. But anyway, I do want to try it. Even if I don't do it tomorrow, I do want to do it. Got the job. Good on you. I think the place where I work is employing people too at the moment, or they're thinking about it. Getting that moolah. You got to get that moolah. I thought your parents were rich. You don't need moolah, do you? Got to tell you, that tastes really good with ice cream. I love it. Very nice. Anyway, I enjoyed that. Not too big. That other one I had was a bit bigger last time. Yeah, we can be friends. We'll just both shop at Aldi. I'll just shop at Aldi anyway. Thanks, Madeline. Yeah, so I'm usually a bit late during the week, but if I can on Saturday, if you're around, I'll try and go like around 8, 9 o'clock in the night. So Saturday's one day I'm really trying to do lives earlier. Well, I'm actually trying to do every Saturday if I can at the moment. Oh, that's good. Good to hear. I wouldn't spoil my son if I was rich. Well, not rich, but if I had plenty of money, but rich or not. That's one thing, even if he's an only child, but have always tried not to spoil him because he's got to learn to stand up for himself one day or fend for himself, look after himself. So the only thing I won't do is I won't let him cook. I'll let him wash the dishes, but he never seems to want to do that. I never let him cook because I don't want the house burned down. But I don't trust him to do that. Poppy's still sitting there under the table. As long as you behave yourself under there. She heard me say her name then. "40-ounce bounce." I'm always on that 40-ounce bounce, Bob. That's right, Jeswin. You got to teach them at a young age. Sometimes it doesn't do any good, but it's worth trying. Anyway, guys, I just thought I'd come on and do a quick one, just heat this thing up, have a bit of a chat. But it's been good having you here. But I'll like I said, Saturday night I'll try and go a bit earlier. Bacon double quarter pounder. Don't know if I've heard of that one yet. Oh, it's new. Sorry. um, well, that's what someone commented before. They wanted me to try the chili one. I was like, I got to get off the chili a bit lately. It's too much chili. Well, I want to actually. I was going to go, but I'll just hang in there for a little few more minutes. I was going to say, have you guys ever tried the Go Buckets? Because I know they've been around for a while, the Go Buckets, but at KFC. But I want to try them. I'm thinking about getting all 5 of them and seeing what they're like. Only problem is there's going to be a lot of chips. Yeah, you better go if you got school. I'll try. I'll do my best. Saturday I'll probably be going. I'll be on here, so we'll catch you then. Don't know what I'll be doing yet, but I'll come up with something. Yep, school's important. Get on with that. Anyway, that's another one I want to try. Go Buckets. See what they're like. Thanks, Cash Kitten. I'll look forward to your next one. I'm sure you probably posted one already today or yesterday that I haven't seen because you seem to do it every day and I really enjoy watching them. So I'll get in there and have a look after this and see what's going on. Thanks for stopping by too. Alright guys, I might head off too. I mean, just wanted to do a quick live Just doesn't take long to eat, didn't take long to cook. Sometimes that's why the lives go so long, because I'm cooking stuff and it takes forever, which is part of the fun. It's always good fun. So guys, I may do another live before Saturday. I'll just see what happens, how things go. But if not, I'll catch up with you guys on Saturday. And then in a couple of weeks, next week Liz is going away. I might try and do Friday and Saturday night live, see if we can do that. Ciao, Bob. Thanks, Melanie. Thanks for coming in. Always good to have you here. And I'll catch you guys in the next video or the next time I'm on. Thanks, guys. Remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo!